Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at Toucannon in the Ultra League Premier Classic Cup. I already showcased this Pokemon in Great League. We built a new one which cost me too much Stardust again, but we have Bullet Seed and the Swampert, which is very nice. I'm kind of low on Stardust right now. I still have to build a lot of stuff. Gonna be a tough time. But Toucannon in Ultra League Premier Classic, how did it went? I went 13-2 with this Pokemon, and I have no idea how. But also my team is like not the craziest OP team which you always see or anything like this. We have Escav, which is kinda meta. We have Charizard, which is rarely used, but I love Wing Attack Charizard. It's just one of my favorite Pokemon to use. And we have the Toucannon in the back as our closer, and you see it already does so much damage. We see the Gallade now against the Charizard, where it cannot do anything really. And we see him going for the close combat here, which allows us to go for the Dragon Claw, KOing him, and we should get to another Dragon Claw against the Crobat, winning us the game. He just surrenders anyway. Yeah, I went 13-2 with this team and had a very good time, also with a lag. And I really just enjoyed like the combination between the Escav and the Charizard with a Ring Attack was just so good. That just like they helped each other so well. And you have like a lot of play still against the Trevenant. You still have a lot of play against the Walrein with this team as well. Like the entire backline basically hard counters the Walrein, even though not Walrein, I mean the Trevenant, even though the Charizard actually, I think, can lose in the T-shirt scenario if they always bait and you never bait. I think that's something that can be problematic. But like this, I am totally fine with this team. This team worked out like I expected it to work out. It was very, very nice. Highly can recommend it. If you want to play some spicy Toucannon stuff here, but this thing is actually really good. It's just like one of the hardest counter that you can bring towards the Trevenant, which is really, really cool. It has 2 charge moves where it gets like very, very fast too, so this is always nice. Drill Peck is such a cool move in general for the flying types. For example, also the Corviknight gonna get Drill Peck at the current stance, like on what is currently in the game code, which also gonna be cool. Corviknight gonna be like a better Skarmory, which gonna be very nice. But yeah, here you see like a problem is a little bit, the Swampert in the lead might be a little bit problematic. But here we see the Charizard, it doesn't want to take the Rock Blast, which I definitely understand. He goes for the Blast Burn, which is really nice for us because now we can overfarm a little bit more. We can go for 2 Rock Blasts and we can just completely destroy this. Sadly, Rock Blast is such a bad move. It's such a good bait move, but you don't really have a hard-hitting other move. But like it's such a bad move on its own that sometimes a little bit problematic to KO stuff with that. We just keep our energy on our Toucannon here, and we can go into our Charizard farming him down, but he goes into a Machamp. At this point I already know I win this game because he kind of has to shield this, because otherwise he's too low and he has to throw before I can get to my next move. And here we still have our Drill Peck stored. We can go for that immediately, destroying that Machamp and just going for a no bubble Rock Tomb resisted against the Swampert to secure the victory there. We have a Walrein lead. Walrein lead is something that you see a lot of times right now. We see the Trevenant and the Sailswap. Those completely meta teams, we destroy them with this team. By there, we can just go for a Drill Peck. Sadly, it doesn't KO, but we can resist every move. Double resist the quick move, double resist Shadow Ball, and single resist the Seed Bomb, and he just let it go, and we can go for, I don't know, I actually want to see, I think they do the same damage. I think like here going for Drill Peck does the same damage as going for Rock Blast, because Drill Peck is a stronger move. Drill Peck is stab and Rock Blast is super effective, but I think they actually do exactly the same damage. Let me see real quick. On the side, Walrein against the Toucannon, I'm pretty sure that it does the same damage. It does, okay. Rock Blast does exactly 1 more damage than the Drill Peck in the matchup against the Walrein. It's very, very matchup dependent. Like if you only do a lower amount of damage, they do the same damage. Here it does 1 more damage, Rock Blast, so I sure went for the Rock Blast. Oh no. Yeah, this is the thing with the Rock Blast. Rock Blast is only really good if you have a super effectiveness against something while the other move is like resisted or like neutral. Usually you could also argue of going for Flash Cannon, but I just don't know what it's supposed to hit with that. I don't know if it can like one-shot a Sylveon with it. I actually can look this at the side as well. Here we see a Primarina, which you can actually pretty easily deal with our lead there, as the Escav can resist every move and we can get to the drill run in time and we can just shield and farm him down, I think, even though. A Flash Cannon, for example, only does 73% to a Sylveon in this meta, so I don't really think that the Flash Cannon is better than the Rock Blast, so yeah, but it really depends. Here we just go for one Mega Horn against the Snorlax. We can take one move here. I think I should be able to farm down in time. I'm not. That's bad. Now we have to shield, but we can farm him all the way down. We have a lot of energy with Charizard. Charizard with a lot of energy, you know the deal. We have Blast Burn, but we can go for the bait first. And this bait gonna get us a shield, and we can go for the Blast Burn, and we can get this thing pretty low with that, already close to the red half, now in the red half. But I messed this up completely, I think, because now he actually can, he throws here, but I think he can still get to a move against a Toucannon. I don't think we can win this game. Yeah, he gets to a move here. He goes for the Icicle Spear, and we see the Primarina. We can farm him down, and we have 1 HP and a Dream Toucannon coming in clutch, winning this game here. Holy hell, that was insane. We see an Obstagoon coming in here against us. We have the Muk now. Muk is a kind of a problem. Actually, like, even though the moves are double resisted by the Muk here, it still hurts a lot getting hit by the Dark Pulse here, or like the Thunder Punch, so I don't really like this matchup too much, but we can KO him here. Against the Obstagoon, we're fine in the back. We see the Gengar coming in, we just go into our Charizard. We just got no shit because we know that's a shit up punch. And I know at this point, I can align my Toucannon against the Gengar, and that's all that I really want anyway. We can get the shield here, we just gonna let it go. He most likely can farm me down, but yeah, we actually get to the Dragon Claw, that's kind of nice. But doesn't look too good. We can go into our Escav and we can shield here. We have to shield here, I think. We have to farm him down. We can get to the drill run. He most likely gonna let it go. But now we have our normal type in the back, and Gengar doesn't really like to see that. We can just go for the drill pack here, getting him very low. And at this point, we can just go for some other nice Rock Blast here, getting the last shield, and also the Bullet Seed actually chunks a little bit. I'm just gonna hope that he baits me here. He doesn't, but it doesn't really matter either. We have our move already. We can go for our move here after his Shadow Punch, and we're gonna be able to win this game with a Rock Blast. Easy peasy against his Gengar. Like, Toucannon actually like swept so many people at the end. It's kind of crazy. We have another good lead though. Obstagoon. I think like running Escav lead right now might be a very smart decision if you want to play something like this. Maybe like something like a Swampert in the back instead of the Toucannon if you don't want to invest in such a spicy Pokemon, which I do understand. I think that Charizard is such a good safe swap right now. Like, it's so good. It's like so safe and can pressure so many Pokemon. Like, even this Obstagoon doesn't really want to take a Blast Burn here, and we can get to 2 moves pretty easy, I think. Can he farm me down actually after this? We can go for the Blast Burn. He shields. No, we can still get to a Dragon Claw, which is fine. And now we get him already very low. We can go into our Escav, we can get a counter in, which does a lot of damage, double super effective. We can get another counter in. We're just gonna shield this, are we? No, we're actually not. We're just gonna let it go. We see the Grand Ball coming in. We just have to get it low enough that we can go into our Toucannon now and KO him with a 1 move. And it chunks a lot, this Grand Ball, but Toucannon comes in clutch, goes for the Drill Pack, gonna be able to KO him. Goes for another Drill Pack, gonna be able to KO the Obstagoon as well. Good game there. And into the next one. We are Swampert in the lead. That's kind of annoying. We can go for a draw run here. Swampert in the lead. We cannot really swap out into our Charizard, which you usually would do. I'm just going to shield here. Maybe it's an Earthquake, but it's not an Earthquake. It's a Hydro Cannon. And we're just going to let this go because it's definitely a Hydro Cannon. And we see the opponent swapping into the Sylveon. Something that I really don't like, because I don't need the damage really on the Sylveon for me to KO him with the Blast Burn here. So the catch there was very annoying for me. I am now in a very bad spot, but I think I can get this last shield with the Charizard here, with the Dragon Claw. I should be able to, and then I might be able to farm down with my Toucannon. And maybe my Toucannon can sweep in the back, who knows. We can go for the Bullet Seed, farm down. Of course, he gets to another move. We get already, I think, 4 moves in, so we should be able to charge move. We see the Machamp coming in. And now I'm gonna have to catch the next move, but my opponent makes it easier for me and just surrenders. Good game there. We see an Obstagoon lead again. Actually, so many Obstagoon leads, which does make sense because Obstagoon breaks the core of Walrein plus the Trevenant. Yeah, the Trevenant. So it does make a lot of sense that we see this a lot, and we see the Sylveon here. Sylveon will never be able to win this matchup, so you can always realign no matter what. Unless you would throw your charge move at a very bad timing. But like this, we can just go for that. We can go for another Blast Burn here, putting him very, very low, below half health, most likely, yep. And yeah, he's already in red health. We can just go into our Escav and we see the Togekiss. And I was like, okay, yeah, this game might be over. I think Togekiss can just farm me all the way down. But Toucannon actually gonna do some pretty nice damage with the Rock Blast. Super effective. Most likely that's exactly the same damage as a Drill Peck, but it is fine. We can shield here. He goes for the Ancient Power. Please no boost. He didn't get the boost. We can go for the double resisted Mega Horn, I think it is. Both of my moves should be double resisted. Still chunks a lot. He goes into the Obstagoon, gets to a move, goes for Night Slash, goes for another move, and at this point I was like, yeah, this game is over. Good game to my opponent. He even got the boost, but we can actually still counter him down. Crazy game there. Escav against Muk, pretty okayish lead, but as stated before, it's actually not the best. I don't really like this lead. He can let one drill run go because Muk is so bulky. Like it doesn't even do like 3/4 of it. Like holy hell. Super effective, and Escav is pretty attack rated. He also a Thunder Punch. I'm just gonna store my move. He goes into the Swampert now. Against Swampert, I can take 1 move. He has to go for 2 moves against me. That's the cool thing. Like against Shadow Swampert, it's like way worse matchup for the Charizard, I think. Against the normal Swampert, you can go for a lot of damage thanks to Dragon Claw plus a Wing Attack. He still has to throw. And we put him into range where we can Bullet Seed him down, which I kinda like. We're gonna shield here because it's gonna hurt a lot. But we have a move stored already on my other Pokemon, but we have a Walrein coming in, which is basically, yeah, we have basically good counters against us the entire time. We can go for a move here. I just had to hope that he throws it at the same time. He didn't throw at the same time. I tried to catch the move. It was gonna be for that game. Sad loss there, but was kind of difficult to deal with. We gonna see a Walrein coming in here. Very nice. We can go for the Blast Burn. Does he let this go? He actually does let this go, which puts him into the red half. We can go for our charge move, and we're gonna be able to get him so low that he still has to throw, and we can just counter him all the way down. He goes for another Icicle Spear. Have fun with that. Nothing really to worry about. We can go into our Toucannon again. We see the Obstagoon coming back. It still doesn't really look too good for us because the Toxic Rock resists our counter damage. Of course, a Drill Run does hurt the Toxic Rock, but it's still not the best. And here I'm just gonna try to keep some energy. Either I have to KO this thing or I have to try some energy for my Escav, but I can actually still KO it, which is nice. And now we have 1 shield advantage. Here's some energy advantage. He needs less energy to get to his charge move. Gonna come down to the wire. We can go for a Drill Run. He can go for a Mud Bomb. Can he get to 2 more Mud Bombs in time before we can get to a Drill Run? And he wins CMP here, but we are already on our Drill Run, so there should be no way we can lose this, and we're gonna be able to win this game. Good game there. Next up, Escav against the Walrein. Like Escav right now, like it seems to be like such a good lead. All the Pokemon are so weak to fighting type moves in the lead, and yeah, like so many Walreins. I just gonna shield here, I think. I'm not. Okay, I actually called the bait. That's cool. No, I'm gonna shield. Yeah, and that's the Earthquake. Okay, sorry, I shield correctly. I have a Mega Horn stored, and we see the yeah, what's it called? The Chandelure coming in, which is very bad for me because I took like 1 hit there because of, yeah, I don't know. I just went for the Drill Run to get the last shield, okay, which worked out pretty well. We can go for the Dragon Claw here. He actually lets this go, which is kind of annoying. But we can go for another Dragon Claw on time, which has the shield. And he goes for the move immediately, so I should be fine with our Toucannon still to do some stuff here. And we see the Venusaur coming in. I'm just gonna save it. I should have maybe went for the Mega Horn here, but I think he cannot farm me down anyway because his quick moves are double resisted, and yeah, he's to throw. We can go for a charge move with our Toucannon, and we're gonna be able to KO him. And we're also gonna be able to win this game now, as we can get to another move in time against the Chandelure. Good game there. Rock Blast gonna finish that thing off easily. most likely Rock Blast would nearly completely KO this thing because I had literally no bulk. We see another Walrein lead. Like, we had so many good leads. Like, actually, this is the thing that people don't really see as well. Like, everybody expects to have like 50-50 chance in the lead. It always depends on what the meta is, the thing that you see, and how good your lead is against that meta. Like, you don't always have a 50% chance to win the lead. It's not that simple. If your lead currently is very good against the main leads in the meta, you win more than 50% of the games, and you're most likely gonna win more games as well. For example, here Escav, which just completely destroys all of the Obstagoon and Walreins right now in the lead, which is very cool. So I definitely take this. Also, like, all the mugs are in the lead as well right now. We see this Sylveon coming in here. We actually throw very late. I wanted to bait with the Dragon Claw, but now I decide against it. It doesn't really matter if he shields here twice or not. Like, he still has to throw. We can go for 2 Drivens, and we should be able to win this game. We're really in a commanding position right now. And there's not a lot they can do anymore. He can KO me here, but I just need 1 more Driven against him. I'm just gonna build up to 2. And that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Toucannon was actually a monster. We're just gonna go for the Mega on here, destroy my opponent, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.